What is going on, guys? Ryan here, and in this video I'm going to be showing you how to make Satoshi Kamiya's Minotaur, as you see right here. This model is great for people who are trying to get into advanced folding because there's not really any like super tricky step. It only takes a couple hours to fold this, and it's just really good practice for getting into those Satoshi Kamiya models, or just any type of advanced model, really. I used 31 centimeter double tissue paper. I would highly recommend at least 35 though. It got a little difficult to shape this, just a little bit though. It's gonna take about 2 to 3 hours to fold, but yeah, this is a really cool model, and it's a great one to do. So without further ado, let's get started. Alright guys, so I'm going to be starting on step 19 because steps 1 to 18 are 100% pre-creases. And as I like to say, if you're not able to follow the diagrams for the pre-creases, you shouldn't be making the model, to be completely honest. Practice reading diagrams on something else. So once you've done the pre-creases, we're going to do step 19. This is so color side up. Make sure you've got these parallel lines. Make sure those are at the bottom. These intersecting creases, make sure this is at the top. So make sure it's oriented the same way I have it. So step 19, we're going to take the top corner and fold it to one of these points. Really, we're just using this crease that's already here. So fold it down. Wow, yeah, at this point. And then we're gonna take this bottom corner and fold it up. All right, that was step 19. Step 20. We're going to mountain fold the edge. So we're gonna mountain fold the top back. We're gonna fold the top back using this mountain fold. This one right here. So that looks like this. The diagrams were being weird. They looked, but no, they're written correctly. So now we have this. That was step 20. All right, step 21. We're going to assemble the model using the crease lines. So you see a valley fold here, a mountain fold here, a valley fold here, and a mountain fold here. So let's assemble it. I'm pretty sure we're not making any new creases, but we'll find out. Okay, so I've got these two. There's just two more. There's this valley fold and that mountain fold. Yep. There you go. It's really easy. Yeah, you're not making any new creases at all. All right. Step 22. We are going to, so I'm just going to read each step. I have been, but raise the edge corner to corner. It's referring to this one, and swivel the side edge. It's referring to this. So we're going. So we're going to first put this corner here, using this horizontal crease. And in order to make this stay flat, we're going to take this edge and swivel it. All right. That was step 22. Step 23. Crease along the existing crease lines again. So right now we're just making these valley folds, basically. It only wants you to crease here, here, and here, which is interesting. But this is just setting up for the next step, the open sync. multiple open sync. But right now we are just strengthening these upper pieces. All right, so that was step 23. Step 24, we're gonna do like a open sync, open sync, open sync. It's like a triple open sync. So how can we do this? Let's do the smaller ones first. So let's do the inner one first. We're gonna open up. We're gonna open up the model, and as you can see, you should see like three-sided, or I guess four-sided, 3 rectangles. So one inner one, one middle one, and then one outer one. We're going to be open syncing those, all of those. So let's start with the inner one. We're going to mount and fold all the way around the edges of this rectangle, and valley fold the inner folds of it. Okay, and we'll be able to collapse it like this. Make sure the inside is neat. Okay. Now we are going to, yeah, let's do that. So now let's open sync the outer one, not this one, the outer rectangle. Like this. So mountain folds all the way around, and then the inner rectangle, it's gonna be valley folds. Or the middle one, sorry, not the inner one. The inner one we already did, so we're not changing anything about what we already did with the inner one, but the middle one is gonna be valley folds. All right, so once we have something like this, something resembles that, you should be able to collapse it like this. Okay. And hopefully you did it better than me, because it's a little misaligned there. Can I fix it? Let's find out. I don't think I can. Probably has something to do with my pre-creases being slightly off, but that's okay. Not a big deal at all. All right, that was step 24. Step 25, we are going to take this flap and fold it down. Like that. Step 26, we're going to take this triangle and fold it over to the right. And now we're repeating 22 to 25 on this side. Alright, let me just zoom in a little. Alright, so if you have correctly done 22 to 25 on the left side, you will get this. We are now on step 28. Alright, so step 28, we are going to take this triangle thing, make it perpendicular to the paper, which is flat on my desk, and we're going to we're going to open it up and squash it. Like this. Just like that. Alright. Now we're going to petal fold. So if you don't know what that is, it's basically you have this kite type thing. We're going to take this edge, fold it up, and take the bottom left and right edges and fold them in. It looks like a lot of the creases are already done for this, which is really cool. Just looks like that. It's really, really easy. Yeah, it looks like all the creases except this horizontal one were already folded. There you go. That was step 29. Step 30. So, step 30, we are going to basically unfold this triangle thing, and then open it up like this. All right, 31. We're gonna take the top layer of this triangle and unfold it like that. And step 32, we're gonna use all these pre-creases to reassemble it. So we have these two mountain folds that I'm gonna pinch right here. Let's see, we have these two mountain folds that I'm gonna pinch. But the inside is a valley. So this mountain folds here and here, but the inside is a valley fold. But I will get to that later. Mountain folds here and here. So we have a diamond of mountain folds, and then mountain fold here and here, and a mountain fold here. Okay, so using these mountain folds, I should be able to assemble it. Let's make these two inside ones valley folds. Well, let's try. All right. Now I'm gonna try to reassemble it. What's this part? This isn't even folded at all. Let's see. What does this look like finished? Is this? Are the diagrams wrong? Oh, oops. Nope, no. These two things are not valley folds. This is the valley fold. It's just the diagrams make it. Wait, am I wrong? No. Sorry, this is really hard to tell. That's there. Okay, I'm pretty sure it's just this. Yeah, there's no other way to fold that. Yeah, okay. So, wow. This is what it looks like. So mountain fold, mountain fold, mountain fold, mountain fold, mountain fold, mountain fold, mountain fold. Valley fold here, and I'm missing one valley fold. Right. And a valley fold here. So those are the folds you need, and it will just collapse itself. This is a lot easier than the diagrams make it look, because it's drawn like the diagram on 32. It's drawn like three-dimensionally, and it's all weird. But this is the final result, which is what 33 looks like. Okay. All right, so we are on step 33. First, so first locate this flap, make it perpendicular to the model, and open it up and squash it. That. Now, so step 34, we are going to take these bottom right flaps and inside reverse fold them, so they go inside the model. So that looks like this, and this. I'm just going to do it at the same time. There we go. I'm gonna make mine a little neater. There. Much better. All right, so that was 34. Step 35. We are going to fold one layer to the other side. So take this top layer, fold it to the left. All right. Now, step 36. Take this right corner, take this point, and fold it to the center. And we're going to want to do it in a way so the edge that's created is parallel to this vertical center line. So actually, you know what? There's actually a horizontal center line that you can fold to as well. But it's like hidden. And then unfold. So that was step 36. Step 37, we are going to open sync this. So I'm just going to crease it a little bit better. All right. So now we're going to open sync this corner. So to do that, we need to open the model up. We're open syncing this triangle right here. So I'm going to mount and fold along the outside. Valley fold the inner creases. And I could collapse it right now, but I know the middle isn't neat enough, so I'm just gonna make sure that it is like that. Perfect. Oh, that's perfect. All right, now I can recollapse it. There we go. So that is the open sync. This is what the inside looks like. All right, that was step 37. Step 38, we are going to take this top left layer and fold it over, and take this now top left layer and fold it over. So I just folded 2 layers from the left to the right. And we're going to do the same thing on this side. So we're going to fold this point to the center like that, crease really well. Then we're going to open sync it. Since I already did it, I'm going to skip it. All right, guys. So that was step 39, where we repeat on the left side. So step 40, we are just going to take 1 layer and fold it to the left. So now you have 1 layer on each side. All right, we are now on step 41. So let's take this top corner. Actually, before we do that, this isn't written, but I'm just gonna crease this all the way down like that so I can actually see this line. Now, let's for step 41, we're gonna take this top corner and fold it to the center point. Down like this. Crease it hard because we're open syncing it in the next step. Unfold, and now, like I said, we are going to open sync that top corner. Really easy, just open it up. You're gonna see this square. This is what we're open syncing. Just push it in, mount and fold around the edges. Well, mount and fold the edges. Valley fold the center creases. And you should be able to, while valley folding it, you should be able to just, what the heck? I was gonna say recollapse it, but hold on. The other open syncs are getting kind of funky while we're doing this one. There we go. Okay, so we still have the square, but we should be able to collapse it now. There we go. Yeah, so make sure the open syncs of the last couple steps don't mess you up, but it's gonna look like that. Okay, that was step 42. Step 43 is literally just flipping it over. Step 44, we have this triangle on the right side. This should be white. This is the white. This is the color, if that makes any sense. We're going to make this large flap perpendicular to the model and open it up and squash. That looks like this. Cool. All right. That was step 44. Step 45, we're going to pedal fold. Really easy. We already did this on a smaller scale. Just fold this edge up, but before you completely fold it up, take these edges to the center. Now we can crease down. Awesome. All right, that is step 45, the pedal fold. Now step 46, very similar to step 30 to 32. We are going to, well, actually identical. We're going to unfold, get that flap back, open it up, and take this top layer of the triangle, or of the flap, unfold it. Now, we can recollapse it like that. Now, if you missed that, we're right here. It basically folds itself. Just put it back together like this. And we have this large flap right here that we are going to open squash in step 47. So, step 47, we are going to open it up and squash it. Like that. Alright, step 48. So this is an interesting one. We're going to... we're going to use existing folds, and we're going to collapse it. So we have a mountain fold from this center point to the bottom. We have two more mountain folds from this center point to here, and this center point to here. And using those three folds that I just pointed out, we should be able to get the main formation of this. So as you see these three folds. I'm just going to take this point and fold it up. Okay. So now we have this, and using this crease, this mountain fold, that's already here, and this one that's already here, we can easily just flatten this. These valley folds, again, already there. Yeah, so that's how you collapse it. You're not making any new folds that I could tell. So that was step 48. Step 49, we're going to take this flap, open it up, and squash it. Just like that. Step 50, we are going to take this top corner and fold it to this corner right here. Okay, that was step 50. Yeah, that was step 50. So, step 51, we are going to fold one layer, this layer on the left, to the right. Step 52. Alright, it says to pleat and swivel. So, I don't think there are any pre-creases. What are we gonna do? Let's see. So, the reference is this corner to this corner. Okay. And the crease will go... It looks like the crease will go to where this... If you can see this crease, where this crease hits the edge. So let's just try it. Or, well, no. This corner, there's only one way to do that. You're not deciding where the crease hits the edge, sorry. we'll decide for you. All right. So that is the first fold, okay? It's just this. So this corner to this corner, fold it all the way across. That is the first fold. To complete this, all you do is take this edge and align it with the center. Okay? It's really easy. So step 52. Now 53, we are going to take this little triangle thing, this little flap, and we're going to inside reverse fold it through here, and that's going to look like this. I'm going to make a pre-crease first. Yeah. Oh, I don't really need a pre-crease because it's already pre-creased. So just open it up and fold it in here. There's already creases. Shouldn't be too hard. Now close it back up, and that's what that looks like. So that was step 53. Step 54, we're going to take this flap, and we're going to align this edge of it to the center horizontal. Like that. Now, step 55, we're going to take this flap. Hold on, sorry. This is a weird step. Oh, okay, that makes sense, that makes sense. So, we're going to take this flap, put it perpendicular to the model. You can pretty much just ignore this part. Yeah, this part right here. Open it up, so not from the left side, but open it up from the right side, like this, and then you can just squash it like so. Right. It will look like that. So that was step 55. Step 56, we are going to narrow the flap. So now it looks like we just do that, but I just want to make sure. Yeah, there's only one way to do that. So for step 56, narrow the flap. All you need to do is put this flap, take this entire flap up, and then take this flap and fold it to the center. Now when you fold this flap back down, it'll be gone. All right, open the top layers. So step 57, open the top layers. It looks like it just wants us to take this flap and fold it to the left. And that's what it's asking. So step 58, we're gonna repeat steps 51 to 57 on this side. So I'll see you when I finish that. All right, I am back. I have finished step 58, which was to repeat steps 51 to 57 on the right side, and your model should look exactly like this. Step 59, we're going to open layers and show the bird base shape. So let's see. It looks like it wants us to take this layer, and this layer. So we're pulling from here and folding to the right. Okay? That's what we're doing. And you should have this. Now, we're going to take the left, so step 60, we are going to take this left corner and fold along the edge behind. So we're going to take this left corner and we're going to fold it over so the crease, the edge it creates, will line up with the back. So let me just do that. And when I say the back, sorry, I meant the creases. The edges. I meant the edges behind it. All right, like that. Okay. All right, step 61. We're going to fold this corner over to the left, and the edge it creates
is going to line up with, is going to go along the center line. So, like that. Just like that. All right, step 62. We are going to unfold the last two steps, like that. Step 63, we are going to open sync in and out this triangle. So that is going to look like this. We're going to open up, that triangle. And you see we have, let's open it up a little more. We have this triangle, and we have a little tiny inner triangle. Let's look at the large triangle first. So mountain fold all the way around. So mountain fold each edge. There should only be 3. This one's a little tough to get to, but that's okay. There we go. So now the edges of the triangle, the outer triangle, are mountain folded. We are going to valley fold. We're going to valley fold the inner creases right up to the inner triangle. I'm doing this in one go. I'm doing both things in one go. So now that we've gone all the way to that little triangle, we're just going to, when we're closing this up, we're going to make sure that little triangle is pointing towards us, not in, if that makes sense. So I'm going to collapse this. So before I do though, notice how this is pointing at us. See? Can I focus on it? Maybe. Yeah. See that? So that's exactly what we want. So now when we put this back together, that flap will be gone. And when we open it up, well, hopefully it doesn't look like this. A little messy. Let's fix it. Can we fix it? Does it even need to be fixed? Okay. I know what's wrong. Alright, so mine's, if you can see that, mine's a little messy on the inside. There's just a little bit of misalignment. There's really not much I can do, though. Alright, I'll be right back. I'm gonna try to fix this. Alright, guys, so I had actually folded it wrong. This inner triangle, I think I made it too small. I don't know, but regardless, making it a little bit bigger, I was able to make it neater. I'm not sure if this will affect me later, but we'll find out, I guess. But honestly, it's even if your triangle on the inside there is messy, it's most likely not going to be a big deal. But we'll find out, won't we? Okay, so that was step 63. Step 64, we are going to take these layers and fold it to the left, so you have this kite, this white kite in the middle. And we're going to repeat what we just did, so steps 59 to 64 on the right side. So I will see you when I finish those. Alright guys, so that was step 65. Repeating 59 to 64 on the right side. Step 66, we're going to focus on this this white. I say white, I mean the non-color side, this diamond kite thing. So we are going to petal fold it. This is the third time, so hopefully you know what that means by now. If not, that's okay. I'm going to take this edge, fold it up, and halfway through that, we are going to take the left and right edges and fold it to the center, starting from the bottom, going to the top. So, like that. Now, sorry for hitting the camera a little. Now we can fold up like this. All right. Now, just like the last two times, we are going to unfold to get this flap, open it up. This is step 68, by the way, sorry. We're going to open it up, take the top layer of the flap, then we're going to reassemble it using the creases. like this. All right, step 69, we are going to take this flap, open it, and squash it. Step 70, we're going to petal fold. So take the top flap of this corner and fold it up using the valley fold that's already there. And we are going to take the outer two edges and fold them in. Step 71. We're going to take this flap, okay? And can we focus, please? Thank you. There we go. We're going to take this flap and we're going to create a crease from this point to this edge right here, and the reference is this point, obviously, and this edge aligning with itself. So the crease is going to create a right angle. It's going to be perpendicular to this edge. So let me just show you. So the crease starts from this point, and I'm going to now align this edge with itself. Like that. Okay. So if I unfold, this is what the crease looks like. Can you see that? You can't, because I'm looking at the screen. There, you can see it now. So that's what the crease looks like. So that was step 71. Step 72, we are now going to take this top left edge and fold it to the crease, align it with the crease we just made. That. Okay, and now unfold, obviously. Now we're going to repeat on the other side. So don't really have to stop the video. I'm just going to do it really quick. The first one and the second one. All right, so once you've done those two creases again on the right side, that was step 73, by the way. Step 74, we're going to open and flatten the flap as shown. So let's see, I'm going to go, yes, okay. Okay, so let me get a pencil to show you guys what the heck's going on. Better than a pencil, this thing. So we have two creases. We're going to look at the left side right now. We have this lower one. You probably can't see it, but you should know what I'm referring to. We have this lower one and this upper one. We're going to valley fold the lower one and mountain fold the upper one. Okay? So we're going to valley fold the lower one. Actually, it's easier if you mountain fold the upper one first. So I'm going to do that. Let me just make these creases a little harder. That one and that one. Okay, so we're going to mountain fold the top first. Definitely do that first. Okay, so with the top pinch mountain folded like that, we are going to bring this whole section down using this bottom valley fold. Like that. And then you'll be able to just crease. Hold on. Yes, you'll be able to just crease the rest of it down like that. Okay, so that is step 74. Step 75, we are going to, again, with a valley fold and a mountain fold, we're going to have a valley fold right here along the center, and a mountain fold along this crease right here. So let's valley fold first along the center like that, and then if we remember the mountain fold right here, so it'll look like this. And if you did a better job at creasing than I did, it should work without having to shift creases. But anyway, it'll look like this. So now, step 76, we can pull out the hidden layer, which is, if we open up this flap, it's this. layer thing right here. And then we're pretty much mirroring the other side. We're just doing it a different way. So if we pull out the hidden layer, you're going to have those two creases that we made earlier. Again, we're going to mountain fold the upper one and valley fold the lower one. Now, it's probably pretty tough to tell which one's which, so it'll probably just be easier to align, like just create a crease and align the edge of that crease with this edge, this bottom edge right here. If you've done it right, it'll look like this. Let me just show you the inside, if that helps. I don't know. Probably not, to be honest. So that's what it looks like. That was step 77. Step 78, we are going to take this center flap, fold it over, make it perpendicular to the model, and open it up and squash it. Like this. Okay. Step 79, we are going to take this corner right here, and we're going to fold it under the square so the edge that you create lines up with this center horizontal crease. Goes without saying, but it doesn't have to be perfect. There. It's not a big deal if it overlaps a little bit. Okay. So that was step 79. Step 80 is literally just zooming out. So, yeah. Alright, so step 81. We are going to flip it over. Good job. So, step 82. Fold one layer to the other side. So we're taking the top left layer and we're folding it to the right. Alright, so step 83, we're taking this top left corner and we are folding it, we're taking this edge right here and folding it to the center. Okay, so now step 84, we are going to take this entire flap right here, the top one, this flap, and we're going to fold it up, basically as far as it goes, like that. Okay, step 85, we're going to take this top left edge, the very top left edge, and we're going to fold it to the center. All right. So that was step 85. Step 86. We are going to take this again, the top flap of this corner. And we're going to fold it to the center line. Yeah, that's what it says. Just like that. Okay, step 87. Now we're going to take same edge, basically, top flap, this edge. We're going to take and we're going to fold it to the center. Make sure the paper under it doesn't slide. All right, that was step 87. All right, step 88. Now just take this whole thing again and just Now we're not folding it to the center. That would be tough. We're just gonna fold it to the left. We're just gonna fold it over to the left. Okay. So we have this. Now we're gonna repeat step 82 to 88 on the right side. So 82, remember, 82 was folding it over, and then 83 was folding this corner down. Yeah. So 82 to 88. All right, so now we are on step 90. Step 89 was 82 to 88. So step 90, oops, I kind of just crumpled this up a little. All right, step 90, we are going to take this top flap and fold it up as far as it goes, which is right about here. Awesome. So 91 is just zooming in. So 91 is pretty easy. 92 though. So right now we're going to be focusing on I believe these become the arms. So we're going to focus on this one first. All right. So first, step 92, we are going to take this first flap, open it up, and inside reverse fold it. Just like that. Alright, that was step 92. 93. What are the references there? It looks like... It looks like we're taking this corner and folding it to the edge, but actually I'm gonna pause there. I'll be right back. I'm gonna try to figure out what the references are. All right, so the reference is actually you have this diagonal crease. So we're gonna take this corner to this edge, and the crease is gonna start right where this crease hits the left edge. So that fold's gonna look something. Yeah, that's right. It's gonna look something like this. There we go. Creases really well because we're going to open sync it in the next step. Alright, awesome. So that was step 93. Step 94, we are, like I said, going to open sync this flap that we just folded and unfolded. So it shouldn't be too hard. Just open it up. Now you're going to see a triangle, and we're going to mount and fold the edges of that triangle all the way around. Once that's done, we are going to now, to collapse it, we need to valley fold the creases in the center. Like this. There we go. All right. Easy. Now do it 9 more times. No, kidding. Not 9, only 6. So that was step 94. Step 95, we are going to do the last 2 steps, last 3 steps, I guess, on this flap, and this flap. So if you don't remember, it was inside reverse folding this part. Hold on, it was inside reverse folding this like this. It was doing that, and then folding this flap down. And the new reference, you can just copy what you did here. You don't have to like fold it up to there again. But yeah, it was folding this flap down and then open syncing it. So do that on the other three on the other 2 layer flap things. Alright guys, I am back. I finished step 95, which again was to do those last 3 steps on each one of the flaps. Also, when I said do it 6 more times, I actually meant 7 more times. I just don't know how to add. Anyway, step 96, we are going to flip it over. Still looking at this this arm though. All right, so step 97. We're going to fold at the corner and unfold. So, if you guys can see this, we're going to take this top. We're going to take this top toe. Is it focus? Yeah. Take this top toe, and we're going to fold it up like this. This edge aligning with this edge, and the crease we're going to make hits that corner. All right, and unfold. Step 98, we're actually going to open sync. We're going to open sync this. So we actually we need to open it up like this. That's very important. This is not inside reverse fold. We actually need to open up the entire thing and then just shove it down in there like this. Okay. There we go. Now it's focused. So, let's see if I'm doing this right. There we go. There we go. All right, there we go. That looks good. So, hopefully it looks something like this. I know I could do it a little neater, but I'm fairly sure this step isn't that important. Yeah, okay, so hopefully you have it something like this. The layer you're inside, the layer you're syncing, open syncing, it like is kind of like wrapped in the inside. But anyway, that was step 98. Step 99 now should be the diagrams have it in this orientation. Step 99, we're gonna fold this up. We're gonna fold this top layer up and kind of just like, sorry I keep rotating it. We're gonna fold, so now I guess it's folding down. We're gonna fold this down and then like flatten, kind of like flatten the open sync, and it'll look like this. Well, something like this. Hold on, I'm gonna try to make it look like the diagrams. I mean, it kind of does, but not completely. Well, I'm gonna pause it. I want to try to figure this out. Okay, I figured it out in like 3 seconds. You actually want to undo this inside layer as well. Yeah, there you go. Okay, so if you pull out that inside layer, now you can open it up. You can like fold it up all the way, and it looks just like the diagrams. So that's what it should look like. Oops. I'm sure this could be a little neater, but I don't think it's that big of a deal. So, that was step 99, folding it up. Now, ooh, okay, this looks fun. Step 100. So open the cluster of layers. You always like it when you hear that. So we're going to open up just this side like this, and pleat the layers and flatten the model. So the idea behind this step is to make, this is the thumb by the way, I think, is to make the thumb longer. So if we just, yeah, if we just create a valley fold right here, okay, that'll start the pleat. And then we can, it kind of like wants to do it itself, you see a mountain fold. You see a mountain fold forming there. If you pinch the thumb, that mountain fold will form, and all we're doing is we're looking to flatten it, something like this. The whole idea of this fold is to lengthen the thumb. Well, is to make the thumb like actually long. So if you watch what I did and did it, hopefully it'll look something like this on the inside. You'll see that triangle. That means you did it right. If it's just like bunched up paper, well, that means you did it wrong. But that's okay. That's okay. As long as you have this thumb, which is hopefully longer than it was in step 100, you did good enough. So now the next step, step 103, is to just fold the thumb down. All right. And we're done with this side. So that was so step 104, we're going to just flip it back over. And step 105, we're repeating 92 to 103 on this side. Wow, it just does not want to focus. So on this side, so 92 to 103 on the right side. I'm going to do it and then be right back. Before I do it, I'm just going to say I will, that last step, the elongating the thumb step, I'm going to show that again, okay? So, if you have trouble with it. Alright guys, so we are back to step 100. And of course, it's the dreaded open the cluster of layers instructions. So, let's do it. We are going to... It's really not that bad. We're just going to open this up. Okay? Kind of just... push in here. And then once we pinch this part, you should get like a, well, also you can do what I'm doing and like creating the mountain fold. A mountain fold should form right here. So the important, there's two important folds. It's the valley fold right here. The valley fold here. Isn't it focusing? Okay, so we want a valley fold here and a mountain fold here. Okay, so once you have those two folds, you'll just be able to collapse it like this. It's really that easy. And the inside will look something like this. Right? You got that triangle forming. And then all you do is just fold the thumb down. So that's how you do that step. I hope you got it. It can be difficult looking at the diagrams. It can be like intimidating, but it's really not that bad. All right, cool. So that was step. I just showed you step 101, 102, and 103. And then step 104 was to flip it over, and then step 105 was to repeat. So let's flip it over. We've already repeated the steps, so now we are on to step 106. We are going to fold down the flap. What does that mean? It seems it just wants us to fold down this entire... Oh, this should be folded up. So step 106, we're just going to fold down all of this. Just fold it all down like this. Right there. Alright, cool. Step 107, we are going to... Falling over. We are going to take this top flap. This top flap. Okay. You know what? Let me zoom in a little bit. There we go. Camera shaking, sorry. Alright, so take this top flap, fold it to the center, and take the other one and do the same. Awesome. Okay, cool. So step 108. Oh wow. We are just gonna mountain fold the model in half, I guess. Holy shit. Am I doing this? Shouldn't it be this way? Wait a second. Okay, so hold on. So we're folding this down. We're folding these over. Wow, and it just wants us to... No, that can't be right. He wants us to mount and fold this in half, but the paper's gonna... There's gonna be a lot of pressure on this paper if we do this. I guess we're doing it. All right. So don't crease this too hard, but we so step 108, we're just gonna fold it. We're gonna mount and fold it in half. If your paper's thicker than mine, my paper I made myself actually, and it's really nice. But just be careful around here. There's a lot of pressure. But again, do not hard crease this because it will rip. So it's just 109. The diagram's okay. It's held like this. Oh, all right. I guess it looks like what I have. Fair enough. Okay, so 109. Make sure it's in this orientation. We're going to outside reverse fold. We're gonna outside reverse fold, and the crease is from this point to somewhere down here. Where's the reference? Where's the reference? I think the reference is the top of this edge, if I had to guess. So let's just try it. Maybe it'll just feel right. Okay, now we can definitely properly like flatten this without fear of the paper ripping. Okay, yeah, the reference, so it's definitely from here. The reference is definitely from there. Or the start of the crease, the start of the triangle of creases is definitely from this point. I just don't know the angle. I guess it's 45 degrees. It might not be, but we can easily, because of the nature of this fold, we can easily adjust it. So looks like it's actually a little less than 45 based on step 110. So I guess to make it look like the diagrams, try to get this edge lined up with this corner, all right? I'm going to crease this down harder now that I know I did it relatively correctly. There we go. All right, awesome. So it should be looking something like this, okay? This is what the inside looks like. Oop. These should be folded down like that. All right, so step 110. We're gonna fold down this entire flap. So we're gonna fold this down. The reference is from, the crease is gonna start at this point and end somewhere around there. So let's do that. Cool. All right, so that was step 110. Step 111. Pleat and slide the edge up. Oh, this is a cool step. So we're gonna make 3 creases, but let's start with the first crease. So first we're gonna make a valley fold right here. Okay, there's the valley fold. Now the mountain fold, it's actually already there. And now, I know I'm holding this in a weird way, but it's just easier for me to do it this way. So with this valley fold and this mountain fold, if you try to make that pleat, the paper here will want to like slide up, and you want that to happen. So make the pleat and re-crease the arm down, and you're creating a new crease here, and that's exactly what we want. Okay. All right, just like that. So that's what the inside looks like. Step 112. We're just going to take this arm and fold it over. And the crease goes from this point down. I believe it's lined up with this section, the crease. All right, just like that. Awesome. All right, step 113. We're going to, so it says fold edge to edge and swivel. Right. So first, let's make this crease. Take this edge and fold it to this edge. I believe that's what it's referring to when it says fold edge to edge. All right, and fold to about there. So we have that crease. Now let's make this valley fold. So just kind of crease that. It's kind of already there. Now I'm going to make a valley fold from here to this intersection point. Oh, I'm gonna try. Holy crap. Okay, so we have these three valley folds, and now we can just, it's almost like a rabbit ear fold, kind of, not really. I'm not sure how many layers to fold through, though. Let's just try it. You know what? It might just be the top one. It's just the top one. So when I said crease this, it's only, I think it's only the top layer. I'm not sure. Let me do it, and then I'll tell you. All right, I figured it out. My bad. Okay. I made a little mistake on step 111. So we're here, right? Or no. So I'm undoing 111 was where we folded this up, right? I'm gonna put it back. It's a really easy fix, but I'm just gonna show you what went wrong. So what should have happened was just fold it up a little bit more. Right, just a little bit more. The idea is so that when you fold over, you actually, there's no crease here. It's just like unfolding it, if that makes sense. So this is completely flat. There's no edges, okay? There's no edges. So now step 113 makes a lot more sense. It is just like a rabbit ear fold. We're gonna fold this edge to this edge. We're gonna fold that crease. That's already there. We don't have to fold that. And then we're gonna fold here to this intersection point like this. It definitely is only the top layer. So now when you fold them all at the same time and fold this over, you will get exactly this. This is supposed to be here. It does not line up with the arm. It's supposed to be like this. You're creating a new crease to do it. I'm just gonna neaten this up really quick. So yeah, it'll look just like this. All right, so now we repeat 110 to 113 on the other side, and I'm gonna show you everything. So because I messed it up a little bit. So 110 on this side. We are going to take this arm and fold it down, and the crease is going to go from here to around this area. But really what you should be doing is mirroring the back. Right, so the arm gets folded down. Now, this is the step where I messed up a little. We have a valley fold along this edge. Okay, mountain fold here, but it's already there. And then when you do both those folds, when you do both those folds, this paper will, so this fold will flatten out and this fold will be created. This crease will be created like that. So you're just pulling paper out from under there. Okay? Now this is where I messed up. So when you're folding over, when you're folding the arm over for step 112, the paper should be flat. Okay? There should not be an edge like I originally showed. Paper should be flat. Now step 113, we're gonna make kind of like a rabbit ear fold, a swivel fold. We're gonna take this edge and fold it to the top for a pre-crease. We're gonna make a fold here. But it's kind of already there. There's really no point. We're gonna make a fold from right here, this intersection point-ish, here to this intersection point. Now once we have those 3 valley folds, fold them all at the same time, like this. And then when you fold down the arm, how it was before, the rest of the folds will be made just like by themselves. Just like that. All right, awesome. So that was step 113, or that was actually step 114, repeating it on the other side. All right, great. So now we're on step 115. I'm gonna flip it back over. We're gonna be focusing on the head. We're gonna be focusing on the head. So, okay. So we're going to fold down this flap. Just fold it all the way down. Okay. Now, so that was 116. Step 117, we're going to fold this flap up. So this flap, we're going to fold it up. Now, step 118, we're going to rabbit ear fold this flap. This is the horn, if you are curious. So rabbit ear fold is basically 3 angle bisectors, 1 angle bisector for each corner. But an easy way to do this is just to pinch the long end, and then do the other 2 angle bisectors at the same time. And the ear will point up, just like that. Now we're going to do the same thing on the other side. So this is quick, so there's no point to pause it. Fold this down, fold that up, rabbit ear fold this. Can I do it with my left hand? Oh, no, I cannot. That would take a while. Awesome. All right. All right, that was step 119. Step 120. We're gonna work with this part of the face now. So inside reverse fold. This step says inside reverse fold this corner, and it appears that we want the end result. We want this corner to. Oh, is the crease already there? I can't tell if the crease is already there, but we want this corner to line up with this corner when it's flattened. So, or actually just above it. I'm not sure. Is it? It looks like there's already a pre-crease. No, there's not. There's not already a pre-crease. We want this corner to line up with these 2 corners. Okay. So like that, just like that. Great. All right, so fold edge to edge and swivel. 121, fold edge to edge and swivel. So, yes, of course. We're gonna fold this. We're gonna fold this edge back up. I believe. Yep. And to flatten it, we have to swivel fold. So we just have to bring this edge and fold it down. Really easy. All right. Step 122. We are going to mountain fold and swivel. So first, we're going to do this mountain fold, which is right here. Crease is already there. Do this mountain fold, and then fold. Yep, fold this part up, and then we can fold this flap to the right, just like that. Step 123. Okay, it wants us to open the layers. So basically, fold this part down like that, and fold this part down, just like that. All right. Step 124. Fold the edges to the crease line and unfold. So we're going to take the bottom right edge and the bottom left edge, and we're going to fold it to the center vertical crease line. And unfold. These are pre-creases for the next step, obviously. Okay. 125. This looks fun. What the heck are we doing? All right. Narrow flaps and raise the edges. Wow. All right, well, let's just try it, I guess. So we have the four valley folds. We have this nice double triangle pattern here. So it looks like it wants us to fold this up like that. There's it wants another valley fold. It wants another horizontal valley fold right here. Okay, so now what are we going to do with this triangle? It looks like it wants us to mountain fold. Sorry, hold on. Yeah, that's fine. All right, it wants us to mountain fold the center 3 creases. So this needs to be a mountain fold. And it looks like there's 2 other mountain folds. There and there. So I'm going to try to collapse this. There you go. Nice. That's pretty darn good, actually. So that should be up. So I'm gonna open this back up, and you can see how it's done. You can see the three mountain folds. There, and there, and then the 5 actually. 1, 2, 3. This should be straight. 3, 4, and then the 5 is the horizontal one. And if you fold all those folds at the same time, you'll be good. Make sure this flap is neat and straight up like before. But yeah, that is how you do step 125. So again, the diagrams kind of look intimidating, kind of look scary, but it's not as bad as it looks. All right, so now you need to repeat step 121 to 125. Okay, so that was, so step 126, repeat both sides, repeat on the other side. So now we're on step 127. Slide down the layer and repeat behind. Interesting. So basically on 127, we're gonna take this layer and this layer, and we're just gonna like slide them like this. Just slide them up a little bit, just a little. There's really no reference that I can see, but just so it looks like. Come on, focus, Jesus, focus. So just so it looks. Now we're shaking. So it looks like that. So it looks like the diagrams. I mean, that's the general idea for every step. But anyway, now we want to inside reverse fold. This is step 128. We're inside reverse folding so that when we finish the fold, it's the top edge is going to be right. Crap, hold on. I inside reverse folded and it undid the last step. All right, there. So when we inside reverse fold, we're gonna want it. There we go. So the top edge of the flap is just about parallel with this top part. Now for me, I don't know, the diagrams make it look like I'm doing it wrong. It looks like in the diagrams this should be longer, but I don't think so. I think it's just the perspective that they drew it from. Anyway, so 130 is just zooming in. So it looks like the head's done for now, which is awesome. Step 131. We're not looking at this arm. So get the arms out of the way. We're just going to be working with the body now. So we're going to outside reverse fold. What are we outside reverse folding? We're outside reverse folding this. Okay, so not this. This. So the two legs and the tail we're not. We're just focusing on the body. So outside reverse fold, it's actually the crease that you're making to outside reverse fold, it doesn't touch this. It's below, and that is actually really important. So we're gonna actually, I don't think you could touch that if you wanted to. So I'm just gonna outside reverse fold like this. Yeah, it goes right to, so just do it as far up as possible. And the angle you want it to be basically like touching the head. Right up against the neck like that. Awesome. So, okay. Now that we've done that, we're on step 132. We're going to outside reverse fold again. This time, it's just going to be the top. It's just going to be the top. So you've got this, right? The crease, it's slightly above the corner. So it's going to be about, looks like it's about here. So that's the outside reverse fold. It's literally just opening it up, folding it down, and closing it up for this. Easy. Now we're going to outside reverse fold again. This time it's going to be right around here. So you see this corner? It's angled and then it hits this corner, then it's parallel. Right above that corner is the crease we're going to outside reverse fold for. So right about there. Okay, so fold it down, close it back up. Great. Now we're gonna pleat, right? So we're gonna pleat right here to get this part to go like right up against the body. So it's not that hard. We're gonna get this arm out of the way. Valley fold right in there, and the mountain fold to the left of it. So we don't even have to like pre-crease or anything. We can just kind of that's a great sentence. We can just kind of do it like so. And whatever you do on this side, make sure you mirror it as close as possible on the other. Like that. So as you can see, it's not perfectly mirrored, but it never will be. There we go. That's pretty good, actually. So something like that. There we go. So the pleat there, and the pleat there. All right. Now we're going to be looking at this part. So, okay. So yeah, let's work on this leg. This is a leg. So first, so step 135, we're going to pleat. So we've got a mountain fold here, that's parallel to this edge. Actually, yeah, just about parallel. It's angled a little bit more actually. Then a valley fold right below it, and then we're gonna have another valley fold here. So let's just do the first 2 folds, and then the last fold will follow. So the first valley fold, it's gonna look something like, oh, wait. Wait a second. Nope, I did it wrong. I'm sorry. I hope you didn't do it yet. So we're actually it's gonna 2 things wrong. It's gonna be a mountain fold. The first fold is a mountain fold, and it's through all these layers. Not this one, but it's through these 2. It's through these 2 layers. So the first mountain fold is gonna be right. Let's just do it. It's gonna be right here. How far down? We don't really know how far down. Actually, we do. The crease, the mountain fold, it's going to go through, or it's going to go right through this intersection point. So that's the reference. There's this crease, and this crease hits this edge, and this is where our mountain fold should go through. So there is a reference. And again, only fold this through the top 2 layers. Okay, so now that we have that mountain fold, we can easily do the valley fold right below it. Just like that. And finally, this fold, this valley fold, will, all you have to do is flatten the paper. Like that, to create this valley fold. Okay, cool, so that was 135. 136. We're just going to fold the corner to the crease line. So I guess just fold this up like that. You want, so the crease we're making, can you guys see that? Yeah, you can. The crease we're making, it's below. Okay, that's blurry. God, this is annoying. There we go. Okay, so there's a corner here. The crease we're making is below it, so it's you want to leave an edge there, like that. Okay, need more, but whatever. 137. We're really focused on this foot now. We're gonna open it up, and we're gonna flatten it. So what's that gonna look like? We're going to open it up from, like, we're gonna open up the left side. Open up the left side, and we're kind of just like squashing from the left side. So we're opening up the left side and squashing it, and we're gonna make a diamond kind of shape. Like that. I'm gonna pause the video and neaten that. There we go. Now it's neat. So, so you should have that diamond. Now we're gonna take this flap and fold it over, and the vertical valley fold that we're doing should intersect with this bottom corner, or should hit that bottom corner like this. And to lay it flat, all you have to do is crease down this top layer. Now, I mean, obviously mine's not perfect, but that's okay. It's not a big deal. Now it wants you to pull out this hidden layer under this flap, so let's do that. I need something sharper. There we go, okay. Sort of. Okay, so something like that. There, okay. So we have this diamond shape. That was step 139, pulling out the hidden layer. Now step 140, we're just going to inside reverse fold the tip of the foot. So that's easy. Just open it up and push it in like that. Is it easy? It's kind of small. I actually used smaller than the recommended size paper. I used a 31 centimeter size paper. It should really be at least 35, but I'm making it work. So that was step 140, just inside reverse folding the tip of the foot. Now we're gonna inside reverse fold again, which is interesting. The same thing. So we're, all right. So we're just gonna inside reverse fold the foot again. I don't really know how I'm gonna do this. All right. I need to pause this and figure this out. All right, so I mean, there's no really like magic advice I can give you. This is what it looks like. I wish this camera would focus. There we go. Okay. The only advice I can really give you is just do your best to make it look like the diagram. Like it's really close to being like just finished. Let me just check. If we do any more folding on the feet. Yeah, no, that's what the feet look like. So just do your best to make it look decent. We're literally not touching the feet anymore. So as long as you make it look pretty good, it's fine. But just try to make it look like the diagrams. That's the best advice I can give you. Anyway, cool. So that's 140. That's 141. It's pretty tough if you're using relatively small paper. 142 is, I don't even know, zooming out, I guess. So 143, we're going to work on the leg again. Mount and fold the edge and swivel. Interesting. The edge and swivel. Okay, so let's try that. So we want the mount and fold to start here and go to around this area. Actually, it looks like the edge. Ah, and it looks like we only do the top layer. If I'm looking at this correctly, because yeah, I'm pretty sure we're only... Wait. No. Okay, I'm going to try doing both layers at first. So, oops. So it's not just the top layer, we're folding the top two layers. So let's make this valley fold like to there. Okay. And then a mountain fold swivel thing at the top. Interesting. Hold on, I'll be right back, just figure this out. Okay, so I think I figured it out. Let me scroll back up to 143. So essentially, wait, where were we? Uh-oh. Here, okay, we're here, right? Yeah, we're here. So this mountain fold's really important. And the rest of the folds, basically, again, like, you just want to make it look like the diagram. After this valley fold, if you can just, like, shift these two layers so that it looks like the diagram, which is essentially just... which is just making sure that, like, this edge goes right to this corner. It's not going to lay perfectly flat. It'll be slightly curved, and I think that's why the diagram at 144 is kind of confusing, because they drew it like curved a little bit. But it should, if I'm not mistaken, it should look like this. So it's not as hard as I thought. It'll just look like this. Diagram was kind of weird though at 143. So 144, I fold out the hidden edge. So the hidden edge is this. So it's this. So we're going to, now the model becomes three-dimensional for a little bit. Like it's not going to lay flat. So we're going to pull that out like this. So, and the diagram's drawn like this too. It's drawn at this angle. So we're going to pull it out like this. Now we're going to find the center crease and mount and fold it. This is step 145 now. And right here, right below the, I'm going to say knee, I guess, we're going to make a, fold the flap in half and crimp. We're going to make a crimp fold. So basically just, I'm going to crease a little triangle here and then valley fold a horizontal fold. So, okay, you see that, see how I just folded a triangle? I did that. Now, mountain fold. Yeah. Now just fold this. And now we can mount and fold the whole thing and kind of like close it up, right? What's going on here? It's fine, I'm sure. Ah, yeah, there we go. There we go. So that's what that looks like. That's what 145 looks like. It's a really simple crimp. So I'm gonna unfold it a little. That triangle. That triangle is really important. And you can just close it back up, and you're good to go. Awesome. So now we are going to do all that again on the other side. So 135 to 145 on the other side. Should I show this? I'm not gonna show this. You guys, I'm sure you guys can figure it out. It's not that hard. And I just showed it here. So yeah. So basically, remake the leg on the other side. All right, guys. So 146, we just did basically the leg on. We finished the leg on the other side. So 147, it should be looking something like this, hopefully. Hopefully. Great. So 147, we're going to kind of zoom back out. We can see the arms again in the diagrams. So 148, mountain fold the corner. And the corner it's referring to is right here. So just simply mountain fold this behind. Not too bad. All right, 149. We're going to do 2 pleats. So this is interesting. So the pleat, mountain fold on top, valley on bottom. Then the second pleat, mountain fold on bottom, valley on top. So first pleat, it's going to start right at that intersection point. Can we focus? Right at that, right here. We're going to mountain fold on top. Crease this well. Then valley fold on bottom. Make this pretty dang close to the mountain fold. Make the valley fold close to the mountain. Okay. And then now we do another pleat, valley fold on top, mountain on bottom. Great. So it should be right about there. Valley fold, then a mountain fold, and the mountain fold will be right up against the edge of the previous pleat. Alright, so it should be looking something like this. Something like that. So that was 149. If you have thicker paper, good luck. 150. We are going to slide up the layers. So we're gonna take this forearm, and we're just gonna kind of, well, we're just gonna slide the layers. And you see the mountain fold right here. So let's just make that. And when we're sliding the layers, we want the layers to be slid equally. This is more difficult than it appears. So I'm gonna try just, hold on. What part of the paper should be actually moved? I think it's, yeah, okay, so the paper, the folds that are actually changing are the inner finger folds. So this one here, I'm just gonna do it. So you actually change that fold right there. So specifically that edge right there, that edge. Then let's do the next one. We're just gonna like slide the finger down like that. I'm gonna worry about up here later. Now the next finger, we're just actually I'm gonna like grab all three at the same time. And just slide it down. Slide it down like that. And then do we do the last one? Yeah, just a little bit. And then all this paper, all this extra paper from sliding is just going to be folded up here like that. Here we go. And so it should be laying flat like this. So again, you want to grab each finger individually, and every time you go to the next finger, you hold on to the fingers you've already done. And that way, the step is really easy and it looks really clean. All right, and of course, we're gonna pleat again. This time, the upper-ish shoulder. So, wow. Mountain fold on top, valley on bottom. Let's see if we can do this. So the pleat is going to look something like this. It appears this fold is to give the upper shoulder some dimension to it. Wait, am I doing this right? Yes. It should it should start like right below this corner. There we go. All right, there's another pleat. So now for step 152, we're going to we're just going to mountain fold. We're going to mountain fold the right edge of the arm behind. The paper should be getting thick. It is for me, but that's okay. You don't have to mountain fold it like flat. It's just this, again, this is just to give it some dimension. Some three-dimensionality. That probably doesn't make any sense. So as you see, it's almost curved, and that's okay. That's actually cool. And we're gonna do the same thing to the inside of the arm. Same idea. We're just curving it. We're just shaping it. All the way up here. Awesome. So that was 153. 154, we're simply going to mount and fold. Yep, we're going to mount and fold this thumb up and to the left. So now it's down and to the right because I changed the orientation of the paper. I'm going to put it back. So the thumb's sticking out. And just mount and fold this little edge down. Like that. For step 155. Step 156, we're going to pleat the top of the hand, and the pleat should be right up above the thumb. Mount and fold on top, valley on bottom. So let's do that. Mount and fold on top, then valley right below it. Just like that. 157, simply turn it over. And see all my imperfections. All right, anyway, so now 158, we're working on the palm of the hand. Just narrow the fingers, yeah. So it looks like it just wants us to just valley fold the fingers to be a little bit smaller. Okay. Something like that. Now it wants us to just valley fold the tips of the fingers. So let's do that. Great. All right. Just like that. All right, 160, we're zooming back out. And so the arm should just kind of just sit down like this. I can shape it all day. I'll shape it later. Okay, cool. So now we create the other arm. So 148 to 160 on the other side. So I will see you when that's done. Okay, guys. Hopefully now, now after you've unpaused it, you have both hands. So both hands are done. Let's move on to the head. 163. Step 163. Well, let me fix this first because it does not look like the diagrams. Whatever. Alright, it's fine. We're going to inside reverse fold the tip of the mouth just a little bit. It's going to focus. Do you want to focus? Just a little bit. It'll look like that, which is perfect. Outside. Now we're going to outside reverse fold 164. We're going to outside reverse fold the tip of the nose. And we want the tip to touch where the eyeballs, well, the eye flaps meet. Just like that. I'm gonna neaten it up a little bit because the paper is sliding when I make this. when I make this crease, or when I make this fold, rather. Alright, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. Cool. Alright, so that was 164. Just a simple outside reverse fold. 165, we're going to pull out the hidden layer. Now, this shouldn't be too hard. It's this layer. Now, this layer should be up more, but it's... I mean, that's just not going to happen. That's okay, though. So we're going to hopefully pull out the hidden layer without ripping it. So I would unfold the nose just a little bit. So just unfold last step just a little bit, and then pull out the hidden layer. It's very easy if you unfold it first. If you don't, it will most likely definitely rip. Alright, and it's going to look like this. We want the edge that we pull out to be flush with the bottom of the top of the mouth. With the bottom of the top of the mouth. That did make sense, it's just weird to say. Alright, 166. Now we're going to fold up the corner that we just pulled out. So, like this. Just like that. Now, obviously, the diagrams look different, and that is because there's been some paper sliding and, well, just mine looks like that. Not a big deal. If it doesn't look like the diagrams exactly, it still looks pretty decent. Anyway, let's do the same thing at the back. So 165, pull out the hidden layer, and I'm just going to show this because it's only 1 or 2 steps. Once again, unfold it before you pull it out. Like that. And then just fold it up like this. Easy. Alright. Now I'm going to get this a little bit closer. This flap should be like right up against the top, and it might slide up because mine did. But there we go. Alright, that looks better. Cool. So now we're on 160. We're on 169. 169. We're going to. Okay, this is where I can't do these steps because my paper is too small. But you can read the diagrams. But essentially, it's fold down this flap and then open it up. I'm just gonna fold it down. It's way too small for me to do anything else. But it still looks good. It's supposed to be the nostrils, so. I mean, it might look good, but you guys can't even see it because it's not focusing. There we go. It's not bad. So, yeah, so basically, though, you're supposed to fold it down and then open it up and then squash it. But this is definitely good enough. So, and then do the same thing to the other side. So now we're on 172. Now we're going to work with the eyes, the eye flaps. Oh, God. Okay, so it wants us to... What the heck? It wants us to open sync. It wants us to open sync the front. So right here. Let's try it. I'm just gonna lightly pull on this and then push. There's no way to actually. Oh, you can get inside it, but it's like so small. I'm just gonna try doing this. So I'm gonna open it up a little bit, and I'm just gonna push on the front. There we go. Okay, there we go. And now I can close it back up, and there, the front is now open sunk. That maybe I just got lucky, but I mean that's what you want it to look like. You might have a more difficult time, but it's pretty easy for me. Okay, cool. So 173. Fold down the flap. So this is the ear. This is the flap they're talking about, and we're just gonna valley fold it down. Okay. Now open the layer and shape. So now you want to open the flap. Just make it look like an ear. So I'm gonna do a little valley fold there. And there you go. Now it looks like an ear. And we're gonna do the same thing to the other side. So once again, just valley fold it down. and open it up and shape it. Perfect. That looks really good. Great. All right. That was 175. Well, yeah, which was repeat 173 and 174. So 176, we are going to fold down these little eye flaps. So just fold those down. Cool. And so 177, we're gonna mountain fold in a rounded shape for the eye and repeat behind. So let's see what I can do with this, because this is getting small. So mountain fold a rounded shape. Awesome. So basically just mountain fold right there. Just like that. It's not too bad at all. Let's try this one. Now I'm doing the other side. Now I'm doing both sides at the same time. Yeah, again, I can shape this forever, but I'm just gonna. I'm just gonna leave it like that. That doesn't look too bad. It almost looks like, no, that actually looks really good. That looks really good. Well, this side is unfolding itself. There we go. they look like, they kind of look like eyebrows or eyes. I don't know. It looks good. It looks good. I like it. Okay, so it's like it's like cartoon eyebrows. Cool. So now 178, we're going to fold the horns down. So just valley fold them. Sorry if I'm doing this off the camera. Just valley fold them down like this. Same thing to the other side. I'm going to round them a little bit. I'm definitely going to shape them more in the future, but here we go. Oops, this ear unfolded itself a little bit. That's better. All right. Cool, so we got the horns folded. That was 178. So now we're on 180. We're on 180. Now we're gonna work with the arms some more. So 180, we're going to take this arm, take this entire arm, I think, yeah, and just fold it all the way over. We should have done this before doing the head, in my opinion. All the way over like this. So, yeah. So now we're like this. Okay? We're simply just gonna use this mountain fold, or we're gonna use this crease, turn it into a mountain fold. Where? Right there, I guess. All through all the layers. We're gonna go through all the layers. We're gonna turn this crease into a mountain fold, and then we're gonna pleat it. And we're gonna the second part of the pleat, the valley fold, is gonna be right here. And as the diagrams say, this pleat will cause it to be three-dimensional. Because, like, once you make this pleat, it'll be impossible to lay it flat. And actually, yeah, the arm, like the inside of the arm, you can't lay it flat when you make this pleat. So that's cool, I guess. There we go. So that's what this pleat looks like. Okay. And do the same type of thing to the other side. So once more, you're going to fold the arm all the way over. Mountain fold through all the layers, this vertical one, and then valley fold it to finish the pleat off. Right. So if you look at it from the bottom, this is the part where it becomes three-dimensional. Like this part and this part should open up, at least from what I can tell. Actually, maybe this part too. Yeah, this part too. So I'll do it on this side. Alright, I already did it on that side. So, yeah. So you're actually not doing it through all the layers, but most of them. So, from the bottom, it should look like this. I think. Maybe not. I don't know. Step's tough. Well, I don't know. I'm not sure. This is a difficult step. Just make sure you have the pleat. This looks pretty good. This looks pretty good. And that's all that matters. So this is what mine looks like. I did not... Yeah, I mean, it's hard to explain. Make sure this part of the chest is outside like that. And it'll look like this, yeah. Alright. So that's pleating the arms. So now we're on 183. So just, yeah, pleat and shape the leg. So, oh wow. How are we gonna do this? So we're looking at this leg. And, oh, okay. So it wants us to valley fold right here. Right below where it's connected to the body. And then, oh, that's a mountain fold, oops. Valley fold there. Then mountain folds. So we're adding a pleat right at the base of the leg, and then we're just mountain folding right all along the back, and we're making the back, we're curving the back, we're shaping the back. Make sure the pleat stays while you're shaping it. Mine unfolded itself, so let's try that again. There we go. Oops, there we go. So maybe it's not obvious, but the mountain folds in the diagrams, they're just curves. You're supposed to just curve it. This is not like a fold, a hard fold. Make sure the pleats of the chest don't get unfolded. Mine did a little bit when you're making this fold. But all right, so. That is the leg pleat in the back. Folded. Yep, so now just do the same thing to the other side. So once again, we're going to valley fold first. So we're gonna valley fold and then mountain fold right below, just like that. So you have that pleat right there. Okay, and then mountain fold the back. Mountain fold, just curve the back. Do it similar to what you did on the other side. Hope that's obvious at this point. Looking good, looking good. All right. Awesome. Awesome. All right. So once you've finished both of the legs, once you finish step 184, we're on to 185, which is just to slide up the tail. So all you're doing is readjusting the inside reverse fold creases. Okay, 186. The tail should be coming out of the back-ish area. 186. We're gonna inside reverse. No. We're gonna valley fold up the corner. The crease, the bottom of the crease is just anywhere. The top of the crease should be to the right of this corner, not on it. Okay, so now we're gonna open up and flatten. So just open up and squash it, basically, to create a diamond. This is actually a diamond. It's a regular diamond. So now we are going to mountain fold the tail down. 1 second. We're gonna mountain fold the tail down at the where it's connected at the base. Not where it's connected, sorry, but where it hits the back. Oh, mountain fold, oops. That. Okay. Now we're gonna valley fold. We're gonna valley fold this part in half. So just valley fold this in half, edge to edge. Awesome. Oh, wow. Okay, and now fold edge to edge. So now we're gonna valley fold it in half again. Good luck. There we go. And the end of the tail should like swing behind, if that makes any sense, after doing that fold. But now you can just kind of curve. Now you can curve the tail like this, up a little bit. Okay. All right, 191. Last step. Just shape the body. So we're gonna want to add. Right now the body is like kind of pointy in the front. We're gonna want to add a. We're gonna want to add 2 curved mountain folds. So one like here, one here. These aren't like, and you can just completely like take the body off, kind of. These aren't hard folds. They're just kind of, again, they're curves. So we're essentially replacing the, oops, we're replacing the middle mountain fold with a couple of them. The middle one's still going to be prominent, but actually, let me just fold this a little harder. I did a little bit wrong. They converge. They should converge at the bottom, not completely, but so it should start like near the center bottom and go up to the right and up. like that, sort of. Okay, and now you probably have to replete the sides. And for the final step, shape the model to taste. So I'm going to try to make it look like 193, and I will be right back when I make it.
So guys, I finished the shaping, and this is what it looks like. I tried to make it look like the pictures in the front of the book, where he's kind of like balancing on his front hand, and I think I did a pretty good job, to be honest. The legs are a little floppy, so it was difficult to get this right, but I think it came out really well. If you aren't able to shape it as well as this, that's okay. That is completely okay, especially if it's like your first time doing it. The bigger the paper and the thinner the paper, the better time you're gonna have with this. Specifically this model. Like this model it's not that hard to fold, but then the shaping is like, it's pretty difficult compared to some other ones. But yeah, so this is how mine came out. If you're looking for some inspiration about shaping, though, definitely check the front of the book where he has 3 different pictures of it. But this model looks really good from all angles, which is something you can't say with a lot of other models. But yeah, guys, I really hope you were able to make it through this, and if you did, definitely show me your finished products by posting them to my Facebook page. But anyway, guys, thanks for making it through, and I really hope you liked the video. I'll see you in the next one.